Thanks for joining us. I'm Kim Christensen.
And I'm Mark Salinger. Construction along Colfax is giving business owners headaches, and it's not from the noise. Work by Denver Water is restricting access to some restaurants and a whole lot of shops as well.
9 News reporter Janelle Finch is joining us. And Janelle, this is something that's a big problem for business owners. And you talked to a coffee shop owner who's really frustrated.
That's right. Lilac Coffee isn't usually open on Sundays, but the business had to adapt to construction impacts. So now the team is working more days to try and make up for the losses. Good things are brewing at Lilac Coffee on East Colfax. But recently, that caffeine fix has been further out of reach.
It's been very frustrating.
Denver Water is replacing more than 5 miles of 130-year-old pipe along Colfax. The project is expected to last until early 2025. An end no one is looking forward to more than Josiah Kim,
I'm making
shop owner.
just a good old latte.
Last week, construction blocked off both access points to his business.
So we ended up shutting down, 8 hours early that day. So made $200 that day and just called it that.
$200 is about $1,300 short of what Kim says he can make on an average day. Lilac Coffee is only 8 months old. Half that time, he's been dealing with construction blues.
For any business, like the first 3 years are just extremely sensitive. We're not Starbucks. We can't afford to close for a day, a week, and just not be affected.
At one point, Denver Water told Kim crews would move past the shop by the end of October. They haven't yet. Denver Water says that was the plan, but there was more work to do in the area.
I feel like I'm constantly being lied to because, I ask, hey, when's this going to be done? When's that going to be done? And I tell everyone the answer's always tomorrow.
And he says tomorrows don't pay the bills.
If I want to be able to, pay everyone fairly what they deserve, give out bonuses for Christmas, there's just no way we can have any more of those $200 days.
Kim can't remove the barriers to his business, but for loyal caffeine lovers, he can make the trip worthwhile.
Cool. Have a great day. Appreciate it.
Denver Water says they understand frustration from business owners and they're trying to finish the necessary work safely and quickly. Denver Water says crews are set to move to Elm Street and Fairfax Street next week, about 3 blocks east of Lilac Coffee. Janelle Finch, 9 News.
So they're opening on Sundays, and that's hard when you're staffing things as well, but they have to do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that they didn't want to do when they first opened, to give people that day of rest, but it's just what they have to do to, make ends meet.
Oh boy. Well, hopefully tomorrow comes, as they say. Thanks, Janelle.
Taking a live look outside over downtown Denver. Boy, that sun is setting early, 5:03, and it looks dark outside. It's a beautiful day out there, except for all that wind that we saw, Kathy Sabin. It was a little bit chilly out there. I took my dog for a walk and was like, ooh, I should have brought a bigger coat.
Yeah, you can tell that there is a weather system coming. And I was thinking in Janelle's story, a couple of us have been yawning a couple times tonight. Maybe we could, help that coffee guy out and get some coffee from him not too far away, because it looked pretty amazing. And this is a day when you probably want iced coffee or iced tea, as temperatures were close to 60 degrees in spite of that wind. But the storm system coming in is going to change our weather world for tomorrow. It'll be a whole lot colder, and scattered snow showers are in the forecast. Temperature of 39 now at DIA, 43 in Colorado Springs, 49 in Pueblo, 19 in Kremling, and 32 in Steamboat. The winds lighter along the Front Range, but over some of the higher passes still pretty gusty, and we've got a gust of 25 in Broomfield. Loveland Pass, Dumont, Netherland, Allens Park seeing the worst of the wind today. And this all part of a weather system that will bring metro snow showers on Monday, snow showers to the mountains overnight tonight, ahead of a mild dry pattern for the rest of the week. So it's a short-lived little system that's coming through, and that mountain wave cloud really pretty, creating a pretty sunset tonight. Cold air will follow that system in tomorrow. Not a lot to show you on radar yet, but that's going to be changing. The only advisory for snow is in the Sangre de Cristos wet mountain range for about 3 to 9 inches of snow. But in the mountains, we're going to start to see some accumulating snow overnight tonight, and in Denver, a little bit of light snow tomorrow. And so your temperatures over the next few hours, cool but not cold. The high temperature tomorrow will be cold. We'll detail all of it with your extended outlook coming up.
Boulder police are investigating an incident at CU Boulder where at least 6 young men overdosed on possibly tainted drugs. Police say last night officers responded to the Kappa Sigma fraternity in the University Hill area to reports of men sick or overdosing. Police say at least 6 were taken to the hospital or treated on scene. One man's prognosis was, quote, initially grave, according to police. No deaths have been reported. Investigators believe the men took a potentially tainted batch of cocaine.
A man is in the hospital after he was hit by an RTD A-line train early this morning. Happened near East 42nd and North Clayton Street, just a few blocks from the 40th and Colorado station. Denver police say they got the call just around 1 a.m. Police tell us the man was riding a scooter when the train hit him. We don't know how he's doing, only that he was seriously hurt. The A-line is now back up and running as of about an hour ago.
Deputies in Arapahoe County are looking for a man they believe tried to kidnap a child last night. They say the attempt happened off East Yale Avenue, just south of Iliff. The Arapahoe County Sheriff's Office says deputies responded about 9:45 last night. Police say the suspect is a heavyset man with curly hair. He was wearing a Mickey Mouse hoodie and a black ski mask. The Sheriff's Office says he drove away in a black SUV with a black Colorado license plate. The word watermelon is spelled out in pink on the back of the vehicle. Toy Story characters Woody and Slinky are under the right tail light. If you recognize the suspect or the car he was in, call the Arapahoe County Sheriff's Office.
President-elect Donald Trump was on Meet the Press this morning in his first network TV interview since winning re-election last month. Trump brought up Colorado, again repeating false claims he's made about Venezuelan gangs in the city of Aurora.
The Venezuelan gangs are the worst in the world. They're vicious, violent people. And you see what they've done in Colorado and other places. They're taking over, literally taking over apartment complexes and doing it with impunity. They don't care. They couldn't. They just are. They're in the real estate business.
You know,
Okay.
the local police say that is not the case in Colorado.
Oh, it's totally the case. I mean, I
They,
have it
you
on
don't
tape.
believe the local police.
I play it. I used to play it at my rallies every single night. No, they're breaking into doors. They're taking over the building.
But sir, you
and by the
raised
way, the
point.
police are afraid to do anything.
Aurora Police and Aurora Mayor Mike Kaufman have repeatedly denied those claims that the city is being overrun. Trump continues to say that he will begin his planned mass deportations right here in Colorado, calling the program Operation Aurora.
The FBI and Department of Justice continue to investigate the two attempted assassinations of Donald Trump that took place earlier this year. The information they're gathering isn't being relayed to Congress. That's according to Colorado Democrat Jason Crow, who's on a House task force related to the attempts.
About it. I have questions about it, and that is, why did the shooter do this? What drove him to do it? Was he a lone wolf shooter? Did he have associates or affiliates? What was his motivation? How was he radicalized? We endeavored to get answers to those questions. We submitted numerous requests to the Department of Justice and FBI. Their response is, this is an ongoing criminal investigation, and we can't give that information to Congress. That, in my view, is an unacceptable position.
The task force wrapped up their investigation last week, approving a report that recommended changes for the Secret Service.